Sounds great, dude. Do I sound this good? This is fantastic.
Yeah, you already sound really good, actually. That's why I was like really annoyed because
Oh,
mine
thanks,
sounds
man.
really shit, right?
Yours sounds like
I'm talking about the
somebody's
voice,
Xbox
our
headset.
actual voice. Our voice is shit, right? But the audio quality itself was just fucking garbage. Like it was all staticky. Like I was playing on a fucking 360. Like when it first came out, and the Red Ring of Death's about to come on or some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm recording this part, by the way.
Good.
It's a let's record again for the 700th.
Yeah.
700th time.
1 millionth attempt.
And welcome to podcast 1 million.
Oh, we going?
Only 8
Fuck yeah.
episodes in. Yeah.
Only 1 million. Oh, yeah, we are up to 8. Yeah, because I'm a champion and recorded the shittest episode yet by myself.
Greatest episode yet. Check it out.
Shit it. Yeah, sure, dude.
Hardest one I've had to edit.
Oh my god, just let me.
The first one was pretty hard.
Well, the first one was rough, dude.
It was rough. I was like, this is a lot of work. I hope I don't.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Anyway.
Start a podcast. It'll be easy, they said.
It was, I will admit, it was a bit rough, but yeah, not trying to hurt your feelings, but it
was bad.
Solo, so.
Yeah, shush. It becomes stream of consciousness, and I'm not Bill Burr, so I'm not well practiced at it. So
no, that's all right.
Yeah, that episode has inspired me, however, to create a file called the Writer's Room on our Google Drive, and did a little what?
You did a little. Your audio fucked up, basically.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that's about.
It's not your fault.
Thanks, buddy. Now I've completely lost my train of thought. You fucking egg.
You're fucking shit.
Don't make me come over there.
Get your shit together. Everything is almost perfect, all right?
After trying to improvise that podcast 07, it's inspired me to make sure that we actually, when we're doing YouTube content and stuff like that, that we actually write scripts, or at least like write dot points and create a structure. And
yeah, I thought about that. It's just finding time to do that portion of it.
Yeah, which is
and how fine a detail do you want to go into so that everything's on track and everything. I reckon everything will sound good. It's just finding the time for it. I'm not saying the effort can't be put in. It's just finding the time for it.
Yeah, man. Every now and then you got to live your own life, but every now and then you also got to stop living.
Too, so.
Yeah, the podcast should just be stream of consciousness. Like needs to flow. Can't be too stilted.
Yeah, otherwise you don't get that good banter as well.
On that subject, I'm going to pull out the dot points that I have for today. Lol. Because that's still how you have to do it. Have an idea like midway through the week. Yes, in direct contradiction with myself. Oh, wrong list. I don't need to talk about motocross boots. I need to buy motocross boots.
Get your straight. Boy.
On the subject of eat my ass. I've listened to a bunch of podcasts since the last one. And although you are right, I do say a lot, and I really beat myself up over it in the last one. The more I think about it, the worse it gets, for one. But the more I hear other people doing it too, that's just how some people talk.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't discriminate based on my
but your
my shitty umness.
Like, it's like you talk and then you're like,
yeah.
Filling this big gap. There's this big gap.
I can't justify it. That's just how I talk when I'm waiting for the next thought to come.
Or you're like, when your next thought comes, it's a completely different. Whatever you're talking about is completely different now. That was what was made the last podcast pretty hard to edit. It's just you're talking about one thing and you're like, yeah, and then you start talking about another thing.
Yeah, it's all a broad, interlinked philosophy of why we're doing this goddamn thing.
But if you had someone like talking to you along the path, I think, I don't know, I just think it would work a bit better.
Yeah, it's not like the welcome to channel video.
That was the issue. It's just like the flow was all over the place, or like what you were talking about was really all over the place.
Regardless.
Talking to yourself's hard. I understand.
Fuck you, dude. Yeah, it's challenging.
Fuck you, dude. Ooh.
Fuck you,
Cry
dude.
more salt.
Cowabummer. I've severely spent this week doing what I don't know if I came up with this, but I think it sounds smart, and I didn't hear it before I said it, so I definitely came up with it. Rearranging deck chairs on the to-do list, just like sitting down, meant to be doing work on assorted different projects and just rearranging my to-do list and like rewording things and going, yeah, that's more concise. That's a better way to do it. That flows better. That's as far as I get too. Like I didn't actually fucking achieve anything.
Yeah, that's what I
make
mean.
the list
look
achieving nicer.
Nothing
yeah.
When you're rewriting your list, yes, this is much neater. Why did I do this? I'm just wasting more time without actually doing anything on my list.
I just burnt 30 of 60 possible minutes where I have time to get work done today. Fuck.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm like, is this even necessary? Like, it's not. It wasn't perfect to begin with, and that's why I'm rewriting it now. But do I really need to be doing this when I could be working on the projects I want to work on? I have.
Yeah, my goodness.
That. Or like, you write a bunch of shit down. It's not so bad if you're not writing on like a Word document or anything, and you've printed it off, like I might have done. But you think of all these things you forgot to add at the time, like, oh yeah, I'll add them later, and then you didn't, and then you printed it off, and you're like, fuck me, there's more shit here that I gotta do before I can start on these steps.
Yeah, fuck.
Yep, just write in a fucking notebook.
Yeah, just
waste ink instead. Just without wasting ink from a fucking printer.
It's not a waste. How else are you meant to do it?
Yeah, true.
The
thing about Word though is it's orderly. That's the major benefit of it, is you can have it in an order. And you're like, oh yes, this is very nice. I've also wasted lots of time typing this up.
Yes. Very good. Yeah, no, I was pretty flat. I got a shit night's sleep last night, hectic day at work. Yeah. Got home, and I was like, had to get hyped. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, show off, but...
I wasn't hyped to do this in the beginning, but I do like that we've experimented around with this technology, even though it took us fucking 2 to 3 hours to set up at this point. Just 2 hours. To get to this point, it was a pain in the ass. Fucking audio just not working because I don't understand it fully. But,
we could have recorded 55 podcasts in that time, and we were just sitting there going, "Hello,
we could have 20 episodes ready by now."
Me? No, now I can't. Now, right. Yeah. Speaking over the top of each other, that was an accurate representation of how it went.
Fucking around. This is attempt number 20 million. So, yeah.
Lots of googling how the fuck Discord works.
Yeah.
Long answer. Yeah. Long story short, it basically doesn't. Unless you change some pretty key settings.
Yeah,
why doesn't it just work out the blocks?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah.
And then we have all this other audio equipment, like, oh yeah, we'll shove that in. Oh, now I can't hear anything. That's great.
Yeah.
It was a challenge to work
Start
out.
a podcast.
But I'm so close to understanding everything, and then there's something I plug in, and it's just like, guess what? You can't hear anything now. Congratulations. It's almost like, well, at least I thought. Headset seems like it's broken because it won't play audio anymore.
Yeah.
But that's fixed. Everything is in order for the most part.
Start a podcast, they said. It'll be fun and easy, they said. Not at all just
the real challenge
pulling your hair out frustrating.
Bored. It's the fucking working out how everything goes together.
Yeah.
When you got all the nice equipment and it's just like, now set it up, bitch. No instructions here. It's a fun challenge.
No, it's good fun. Advertising, it's going to be a bitch. We're actually going to have to do that.
I know. You're the advertising master.
Yeah, I know. That is a job I've tried to avoid my entire human existence on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
And yet here I am. Going to have to fucking do it.
You wanted to start a podcast, man.
We?
Yes, okay. I agreed to...
We?
To commit. To challenge myself. That was the goal.
Speaking of we versus just you or I saw red the other day when I was chatting to a mate. We'll call him McNugget as a hypothetical.
Is it the same McNugget?
It's the same McNugget. I was chatting to McNugget and your name came up, and I'll try not to dox you this time.
It's all right. Go for it. I don't care.
We can always cut it.
That's right. We can always bully it out.
Your name came up, and McNugget was just like, "Oh yeah, isn't he doing that podcast now?" And I'm like, "It
ain't just it's him,
just him. That's my baby too."
You gotta assert your Sigma dominance. I actually am a part of it, bitch.
You have to know. He has.
Hey, maybe you could have done a bit of advertising.
What the fuck?
He could have been like, "Have you even fucking listened to it, cunt?"
No, he gets referred
Did you not
to
hear
so
my
much in
voice
this.
Was I mute or something?
He doesn't have to listen to it. Yeah, he doesn't have to listen to it. He keeps coming up.
Yeah, that's true. He can just Yeah, that's right. Maybe he shouldn't fucking listen to it.
Yeah, our audience doesn't need to be our direct friends, for sure.
McNugget doesn't
That's
need
not
to
what
be
we're here to
the
do.
McNugget that we perceive.
Created him an avatar.
Of the McNugget.
An avatar that gets 0 bitches. The hypothetical McNugget lives on in the Spotify, YouTube, internet space.
Yeah, very soon.
And he entertains us all. I incessantly talk over you, and it really annoys me. We got to get better at that.
I wouldn't worry too much. I don't care that much. When I talk over you and you get annoyed, though, it's kind of funny, though.
Shut the fuck up, dickhead. No, it doesn't sound as good for the listener, bro. For the listener, bro.
True.
Yeah.
It's all right. You get way more airtime talking because you just talk a lot.
Yeah, because I don't shut the fuck up. This is why this is a good business decision. Monetize my insufferability.
I don't talk very much.
Yeah. I don't want to hear your opinion anyway. I just want to talk at you.
We'll fucking
talk
do
at you for 30 to 60 minutes.
Do it on a solo. See how far that gets, huh?
No. I don't want that. Well, I could.
Just do it.
Fuck you, dude.
Do it. Show us how fucking good you are on your own. Show us how much you're in line with the McNugget mindset.
The McNugget mindset.
Yeah.
Do not engage in the McNugget mindset. You can't be doing that.
Definitely do not.
10 out of 10 do not recommend.
It's bad for your cholesterol. And your sex life.
Oh my god.
We're going dangerous territory here.
No, it'll be fine.
So what other dot points you got for me today?
Oh, I have one bigger dot point, which is simply that I've gotten deep into the Mamamax rabbit hole. I finished his current YouTube catalog.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
How good is his content? I'm glad you fucking like it because no one else we know can appreciate it. Like me and my missus, we fucking love that shit. It's so fucking entertaining.
It's very good.
It's just excellent content. He puts so much fucking effort in. Like you wish he could release more, but I can see why he doesn't. Why he can't. Because his content's just fucking amazing.
Yeah, it is really good. Unfortunate choices in women for the poor man, but
yeah. The content's pretty heavy when you think about it. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
the
I'm
content's
just
really
to
heavy.
It, but it's just like, fuck you, you go, dude. You fucking get those guys. You get those fucking and fucking send all.
I'm pretty desensitized to it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm pretty desensitized to it, but then occasionally it'll just like hit you of like what you're actually watching.
Yeah.
Where he's got like the guys on Discord, and it's just, oh my god, the weight
that
of that
audio is hard to
listen
to sometimes.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Like even when we caught up and I was showing you some of his content when he first started doing the hunting. Even like the audio there, it's just so fucking hard to listen to because these people are just pieces of fucking shit.
Yeah, man.
It's like I just want, you feel the same way the way he portrays himself in his videos of like destroying. You kind of feel the same way.
Yeah.
It's very well.
Yeah, man. It's that Wayne.exe video. That was a lot. I won't lie.
They're pretty good.
You get like halfway through it and you're like, why the fuck am I why am I ruining my evening like this? The possibly
if you love the hunt, that's why. But like listening to the audio and shit, it's just it's hard. But someone's got to do it to get rid of them.
Surprisingly hard was all that stuff about the pick a side on YouTube and just like detailing the commentators that went against his stuff. The reaction type crowd. What the fuck is up with that?
Probably. I think part of that was because people didn't want a fucking another adpocalypse or whatever. Like, all the people are pulling out of YouTube. Mamamax doesn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, why wouldn't?
But I think partly that some rings are what's the word? They are in those crowds as well, and they want to shut him up because then they can keep getting away with whatever they're fucking doing, which is whatever fucking shit they're talking about.
It just seems so grifty, right? That it's like in the very real documented cases of. By the way, there's no way this is getting monetized. Lol.
I don't like using the word because well, I don't mind using it. It's just censorship's fucking gay. So
Yeah.
probably fucking bleed it out.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe subtitle
Well, like
our
like
good
our
friend
Lord and
Mamamax
Savior Mamamax does.
That's right.
Hey,
It's fucking clever.
twinsies. Yeah, so much of
They'll
his
stop
stuff is
me, dude.
blurred out. Yeah,
Sorry.
that's the point. It's meant to alarm you. Yeah, like the grift that if there's these actual documented cases and more needs to be done, but they're like, oh, but what about my livelihood?
Yeah, fuck off.
What about my?
What about these
You
fucking kids'
react to
livelihoods
Twitter
that are getting
drama.
fucked up?
You
People
react
only
to
care
Twitter
about
drama.
Fuck themselves.
Fuck,
Yeah, that's right.
man.
These
Yeah.
people are fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
Is this too early to be saying this?
No one will be listening to this.
Yeah, true.
So Chris Williamson point, he's like,
in the future. Sounds good.
Sure, dude. Fucking send it.
Who gives a fuck?
That was something Chris Williamson was saying. He might have been quoting Alex Hormozy or, I can't remember. But anyway, he was saying the best part about is if your podcast is shit is that no one listened to it. No one listens to your shit podcast for them to know it was shit, because if it was good, they'd listen to it, but then it wouldn't be shit. Yeah, like.
Yes, true. True.
Yeah. Judging by our current listenership, this is absolute microwave dog turd.
Well, that's the thing. We don't have any feedback anyway. So for now, everything's good. Only what we see, everything we see, if we think it's getting better, which personally we do, well, it's fine. It's just we don't have a viewership to tell us otherwise. At least not yet.
If one person gives us a dislike, it's going to be like a 100% dislike ratio.
Dislikes gone, bro. You can't see the number. I think there is a way to see the number. I think people have some way of seeing it, because I have seen a few things where people have been able to activate it to be able to see it. But to people who don't have that program or whatever it is that allows them to see it, most people won't see it. What the dislikes are. I'd like to dislike.
It would be so easy to ratio us. Lol.
Yeah.
How good. Yeah, Mamamax does inspire some to try and put some polish into the content that we're going to do. We won't be doing his style of content at all, I don't think, but
no. But it is.
Yeah, you can just. It's so good. There's just such a narrative element to it.
I think it's heavily underappreciated and also heavily censored, which really fucks it over, because it's not even. A lot of the videos you see now on his YouTube, a lot of them are censored, like they're watered down.
Yeah, for sure.
And even catching it, catching one of his videos as it releases, it gets fucking censored, every time.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit. I'm pretty sure you can watch all his stuff on Patreon, the full unaltered versions of it. He's definitely worth supporting, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. More so than us, lol. I mean, we don't have Patreon, but we're just talking on the internet. There's a big difference between that and what he does. And I just think there's an amount of ego to these people that were just going after him. And terrifying to see.
Well, in a way, he is putting his life on the line a bit.
Yeah.
To get some of this. Because some of these people are pretty fucked up that he's going after.
Yeah, and those are just his ex-girlfriends.
I think he was just putting that part out there, though.
Yeah, well, there was that whole situation is a whole situation.
Yeah. Did you get to the animal abuse one? Have you watched everything?
Yeah, I've watched everything.
Yeah, I've watched everything. Yeah. What do you think of his style of video, the art and shit he puts into it?
It's very cool, and it's cool to see it develop as a style across his videos, including the little video.
Sort of thing. To put that much effort in. I know it is a lot of effort to do stuff like that, but it's just cool. It's awesome to see. It's just another thing that makes his videos that much better to watch, I reckon.
If we're on record saying that sort of thing, are we going to have to hold ourselves accountable to that when we do YouTube content?
Maybe.
It's never going to win for us, is it? My week's already full.
We should put our best foot forward, though. Try and do the best we can. It doesn't have to be that good, but it's not something you shouldn't strive for, I don't think.
Yeah. I have some videos to send you. Stuff done by the Revzilla guys for large motorcycle videos, so we can start to look over how we want to film the what's coming up the trips that are coming up.
Oh, I know why you'd want me to watch that. You want me to have some fucking technique. I see.
I
Yeah,
didn't want
that's
to be the one to
right.
tell you. Look, it's a team effort. We don't
You
have to
haven't seen me
draw.
fly a drone yet?
We don't have to draw up an exact storyboard, but just so like between all of us that are going to be shooting, that we have an idea of the kind of product that we want to have.
Yeah, okay.
At the end of it, I reckon that'd be worth doing.
Fair enough.
Drone shots are sick. It's hard to fuck it up, but I'm sure there's ways, and it would be really disappointing to go all that way. But again, that's just been on this list that I've been rearranging religiously.
Wow.
Every day of the week.
Oh, spending more time rearranging than actually doing.
Yeah.
I've been
sure,
knackered
dude.
all week until today, pretty much. So I've done fuck all. Not regarding not so much our stuff because we didn't have anything to do yet. Well, at least we didn't have anything recorded from the last week. But
Yeah.
it's my own like personal project and stuff. I just fucking too knackered to fucking do anything, which fucking sucks. Cause I've been sick. But yeah.
I was surprisingly knackered, and I did break my finger a little bit, so
yeah,
that took some recovery time.
Yeah, you didn't get any treatment for that or anything, did you?
No, I didn't need it. Well, I got it X-rayed, but
no, I'm just saying, like,
and then
you're not on any medication that's making you drowsy or anything like that.
No, I wish they wouldn't give me anything.
Well,
They're like, it's a hairline fracture. Suck it up, bitch. It's like we don't even need to strap that. Like, just enjoy it. It's gonna hurt for a good week or so. That was pretty funny. That's why you use proper hatchet technique, and yeah, make sure you're working with sharp tools.
We weren't there, like me and the boys, but you're kind of retarded. Hitting yourself on the finger. So like, what are you fucking doing for that to happen? You know, like you'd obviously you're obviously a dumbass.
So it was this little hatchet that came with the rental that we're in, with the fireplace. A block splitter head in a hatchet size. So it's really heavy and it was really blunt. But it was really cold, and I wanted to go and see maybe these bigger chunks of Jarrah kindling. Maybe I can get some of them into smaller bits and we'll have a better chance getting the fire going faster. I'll just go and have a go. What could the harm be? I know it's blunt. I know I shouldn't be using it, but like I'll see if I can get any success. I did not get any success because it was so heavy for a hatchet. Because it's just this giant like block splitter shaped head.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it until I'd done the stupid thing that my hand had been creeping further and further up the handle to try and gain some precision in where I was striking, and like the kindling wasn't balancing properly.
Yeah.
So the fatal stroke was the kindling toppled over as I was trying to strike down on it before it toppled over. And I've just munched the end of my index finger between the axe handle and the kindling straight on.
Yow, that would hurt.
Very silly, very dumb, very embarrassing that is how I broke a finger. I didn't even strike it with the sharp bit of the axe. I didn't even strike it with a blunt bit of the axe. The handle, bruh.
Yeah, no, that's a pinch, Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Yes, it hurt a lot. I paced up and down. So it took me about 30 seconds to sustain that injury.
Did you swear?
No, it was so bad. I was dead silent.
Oh. No,
I was just pacing it. Pacing.
Heavy?
Dead quiet. Breathing heavy, pacing. Just fuck.
Yeah. Just
some small part of me knew. I could feel that I'd broken it. I tried to talk myself out of it. I tried to gaslight myself into saying, no, it's not broken. No, it's all right. You just smashed it really hard. It's fine. It's not broken.
It'll heal. It's all good.
Yeah, it'll be fine. When I woke up the next morning and it's just that like searing bone pain. Yeah, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Or at least
it is broken.
One when I was old enough to actually know what it feels like.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I never broke anything as a child, but as an adult, I've done a toe on a finger, and it's like a...
So you know what it's like,
yeah,
right?
It's a new sensation.
Yep.
Like when you do it for the first time, you're like, oh, that's not a normal injury. it'll make sense when you do it.
What's the worst I've had recently? I think I've smashed my finger against a cage. So when I worked at a different job to what I'm currently doing, I used to stack boxes on cages that would get wheeled out to the shop floor. I was pretty good at fucking just, throwing boxes on. But one time I had my hand in the way. I was right against the cage, like not my knuckles, but the back of my hand was against the cage. And I threw the box in, and I threw it probably a bit hard and just smashed the back of my finger against the cage, like pinched it really hard. And it was bruised, and I was like, oh, fuck, that hurt. Like, I didn't expect it to hurt that much, but
yeah.
I was wearing gloves, which probably softened the blow just a little bit, but yeah, it was all bruised. And the thing is, you can actually lose a nail doing that. Like, even though you've hit it further up the finger bone, you can actually, the bruise can come out because the blood has to go somewhere, can come out the nail, and that can actually pop the nail off and, like, put a lot of pressure on it. Thankfully, that didn't fucking
shit.
But yeah, that wasn't super fun. I just kept fucking flexing it throughout the rest of the shift. But yeah, that's
nice.
That fucking hurt. You got any injuries you've had recently aside from a broken toe that I remember you having a while back?
No, nothing spectacular. No, I don't think so.
I don't really have a lot of injuries, at least not nowadays. I did as a kid. I didn't have any broken.
You're a pretty intense kid. I won't lie to you. Like,
yeah, I was.
You were running the line there for risking injuries.
I just
fucking primary school, and you just turn around like, oh, I wish we could throw rocks at each other, and you're like, what the fuck, man? Obviously, we should do it, but damn, dude, no foreplay, no nothing.
We threw honky nuts in fucking primary school. That was pretty fun.
That was pretty fun. Everyone loves a good honky nut duel.
Yeah, well, once you get to fucking high school and shit, so everyone is too serious, They don't wrestle. Man. They actually just want to fucking punch each other out.
Yeah.
And it just ends like that because either the punch up happens or it doesn't.
Yeah. You ought to get into jiu-jitsu or something, man. Find a way to take that energy out.
I probably don't have that as much energy as I did back then. Although sometimes I feel like I should express it a bit, but I just don't do any sport or anything to do that. Yeah,
you should do something. But that'll cut into podcast time. Fuck. How dare we have a life?
How dare we start a podcast? How fucking retarded is that?
Dude,
that's it.
Having
We're stopping after this episode. That's it. I can't do it anymore.
I say it every time, but having opinions on the internet is a pretty silly business model.
It is kind of silly.
People get mad.
As long as you got balls of steel, it's all good.
Yeah. Or don't depend on it for your livelihood. So people can be mad if they want, but it doesn't matter. I won't lie to you, I'm yawning and I've hit a bit of a wall. You wouldn't dox yourself.
Oh, that massive bleeps. I live in... You're going to see what that is.
His credit card number is...
Yeah.
696969.
Blazing it through your mom.
Yeah. I had a good your mum joke the other day. I forgot what it is.
Oh, why the fuck are you even fucking talking about your mum?
Really annoying. I can't remember the joke.
The joke is you're the fucking joke.
Oof. I'll just hang up on you. That can be the end of the episode.
Well, so
far. I don't have to take this, bro.
Get some fucking rest, you fucking pussy.
I'm a furry man. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to go straight to bed. Alrighty, I'm ready to call it the end of the episode, my friend.
Yeah, do you want to sign us off for once in your fucking
how do we sign? Like, goodbye, children? Children of the interwebs? I don't know. Fuck you. What do you say normally?
I just say...
By the time you go to sign us off, I've completely clocked out of reality. My mind is somewhere else again.
Fucking see ya. What are you going to do about
it? Nothing.
I cut you
Not going to do anything.
Like the weakness you are attached to this podcast.
Yeah, it's your podcast, not ours. Yeah. Just us.
It's just mine. Oh.
Yeah. What? You've stopped recording, haven't you?
Nah, re-recorded, Matt.
Oh, okay, good. You have to bleep it then.
Yeah, that's right. Now you can sign us off for real. Now he just quits life. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm pretty much out of that.
fucking see it.